Dear Father, I hope this letter finds you and Mother in good health. As for me, I'm doing well. We've been stationed in a quiet sector for the past few weeks, away from the chaos of Verdun. It's a welcome change of pace after the intensity of our last battle. It seems the French are making a valiant stand at Verdun, but our unit has been fortunate enough not to be called in for the fighting. We've heard stories from other soldiers about they've supposedly encircled Verdun, but we don't get more than rumors. Morale is high among our unit. We've managed to enjoy some leisure time and even organized a football match. It was a much needed break from the constant tension and fear that comes with being a soldier. Of course, we're all aware that our situation could change at any moment. The war has a way of disrupting even the best laid plans. But for now, we're taking advantage of the relative calm and enjoying each other's company. I hope to hear from you and Mother soon. Give my love to everyone back home. Yours, Franz. Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome to episode 17 of Great War Western Front. I'm encircling Verdun and Menehould, work in progress. These are going to lose stars, and as they lose stars, they'll lose territory eventually, leading to all of these guys going back to base. Now that means I have brief time, a brief opportunity to go through either Brienne-le-Château or even Cézanne. Ideally, I would cut off a few more territories. The attack on Brienne-le-Château didn't quite go according to plan. There's 6 corps over there. There's only 4 here. The guys from Saint-Dizier have fought, so they cannot fight this turn again. But the guys in Chalon-sur-Marne, and that's a whole 18 corps, they can have a go. Now, I want to get an overwhelming victory over in Cézanne, so I can remove 1 star. Previously, I was planning to hit this side from 2 sectors, so from Chalon and from Saint-Dizier. I can still do it with Chaumont and push back their front, but if I can just cut off these guys, that would definitely be preferential. And time is of the essence, because as soon as these guys go back to base, that's another 13 chips that the AI can use to make my life more difficult. Now, I still have money, so I'm going to give these guys a supply depot too, giving it another 600 supply pipeline, plus 2700. Let's go and attack Cézanne. There's only 4 corps over there. I do believe I can get a sweep. That is, well, ideally. With the AI, sometimes they pull surprises. And last time around, they did really well. This time around, we're approaching the map from a slightly different angle, and thus we get a different map as far as I know. This means that the C position currently has only 3 trenches. You got your little command trench with 3 trenches in front of it, B, defended from the back. Not a bad plan, because it means that these guys have a pretty healthy field of fire. And the A sector, interesting with this little dip in the terrain here where A sits. And then a couple of trenches. But this is what we can see now. The map is not the territory. There are likely going to be developments to the tune where the AI has changed something. I.e., they have provided more defenses, more trenches. I'm going to have to do without siege arty this time around, and I'll just use infantry and probably a lot of artillery. Let's deploy some arty first. I'm going to go with a couple of heavies in the back, making life miserable on anybody inside of a trench. And a couple of lights to do suppressive fire and provide me with just enough stun on the enemy units so I can make my way forward. Now, last time around I didn't save enough supply, I feel like, and that kind of cost me the game. Thankfully, this time I do have elite infantry, which I feel is just very much superior to the standard infantry. The standard guys just aren't... well, they're not nearly at the same level, really. So, I would be very nice, well, very nice. I'd be very happy if they could actually make something happen this time around. Let's put a command trench with a connecting trench. Not a command trench, my bad. Couple guys here. I want to defend that observation balloon. We're going to go with a couple of standard cheap trenches. No, not that far forward. Here, here. And put some guys in most of these trenches, because if you don't, the AI senses weakness, they will come and pay you a little visit. One you might not strictly be looking forward to, but they'll show up nonetheless. Alright, I still have to deploy elite infantry, because we're going to Alpha first. We're going to the A position. And afterwards we're going to the B position, and then, well, it's a lot of no man's land, but we're going to push sideways onto the command trench. That's the objective, that's where I want to end up. And then, of course, capture or eliminate Charlie. They got 4 companies, or sorry, 4 cores. Don't underestimate these, it will probably be a fairly challenging battle. But we're going. Challenging or not. Actually, I don't have to have all these really expensive trenches here. I could just use standard trenches, because this is the position where I expect to be moving forward. So my infantry here is most likely not going to come under attack. Let's have a machine gun all the way here, covering the forest, because that is a risk. And this... No, it's another... Well, this... Yeah. No, it's too easy to capture. I'm going to keep one trench here. That's the only trench where I'll actually put standard men. The rest of them are elite infantry, ready to push. Give me another standard trench. 2 more elites. And I'm going to go with 1 more heavy battery. It can be a money sink, these heavy batteries. It can definitely go and chase your, or charge down your supplies pretty quick. But at the same time, they are so useful. They are so useful if you can really get them on target. Here we go. Alright, what is the defensive position here? Bunch of trenches. More than expected and more than previously predicted. They got 9 companies here. So that's a third of their pop cap. That's not counting artillery. They also have an observation balloon. Okay. If I can spot and eliminate the observation balloon's tether, I can eliminate it. So let's try and sneak through the forest here and get that done. In the meanwhile, we're going to open up on some of these trenches with the big guns. Start softening the targets. Ideally, the enemy doesn't have snipers yet. And they will not be able to pick off my guys. No, we're fine. Oh, we're not so fine that these guys are not defending the place with an MG. That MG can be pretty nasty. We're gonna have to push sideways a little bit. I just want to find that tether truck, so I can actually eliminate it. These guys have taken substantial losses. That's not your advanced trenches. Alright, let's prepare the attack. Get all my men into the forest. Get them ready for the offensive before we're actually going. There's the truck. Right there. It's not this little thing, is it? Come on, a bit more. Surely it's not attached to that cart. That observation balloon is generally tied to a truck. Well, there anyway. Just on the edge of the firing arc. There it is. This should get it. Can we go down here? We can! Oh, wow. Does that mean I can just bypass this position? No, not really. Oh shit, you guys are actually already under threat. I wasn't expecting you to be seen yet. It's a little rude. Okay, that means we're just gonna have to exercise our speediness. And start hammering these positions. Basically rushing right into them right after the arty has landed. And I know that some of my other batteries are still cycling, but we'll just have to make it work. I've got a bunch of wounded companies here. And this barbed wire isn't exactly a fun surprise either. This trench has to go. Press it. There we go. Their balloon's gone. Well, since you guys are here anyway, let's get you into the fight. Different angle? Why not? Let's suppress this again. Because I think we're about through the suppression mechanic at this stage. So better make it quick. Suppress this. Yeah, we're gonna take this position very, very quickly. These guys are still suppressed. Excellent. Let's just keep charging. Keep going. Go here. Into the trench. We're already kicking these out. We're gonna push there. Got more companies. Let's go this way. Could be biased, but I think I'm already seeing a benefit to having elite infantry. Oh, that's not ideal. Sure if it's suppression already or not. Either way, I'm not a fan. Lots and lots and lots of French flooding through the trenches. Oh yeah, by all means, step out of the trench, see what happens. See how you like it. Ooh. Okay. You got some cute MGs up there, don't you? You're gonna hammer this trench, and this trench. And we'll deal with you in a second. Stay there. Don't get killed. I know they can't exactly guarantee that, but they'll just have to do what they can. You're gonna shift this way. You and you are gonna shift this way. You and you are gonna shift this way. Machine gun taking very badly, taking a lot of fire. These are half gone. These are more than halfway gone. You guys get to go home. Not sure if we can win that. Probably not. Let's go to standard speed. Sad fact that I cannot actually go after that machine gun with these guns. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not really what I signed up for. Oh, look at that. Alrighty. Some of these companies are badly hurt. Standard German infantry gets to go home. We get to shoot the machine gun again. Shoot the machine gun again. Alpha getting captured. Very good. Let's start cleaning up the battlefield a bit. Go home, go home, go home. You guys get to defend the place for now. You guys get to move up as we progress to the next area. That MG is badly suppressed. I do need an actual kill on it. I'm not going to consider getting out of this tree line until that thing is positively dead. Now, I shouldn't be able to take any fire from here, so I'm going to have to suppress the trench all the way in the back and then charge right for these. Anything else is not that likely to succeed. So, big gun. Can you suppress this? You can. Yeah, let's go. Secure the control point. Perfect. Charge in. You and you, charge there. You and you, charge in there. Likely got a little cozy. Ah. Very good, very good. Suppress this again. Because this company just got some interesting ideas. Can't have them getting initiative and shit. Yeah, you better leave. Okay, these guys demand some attention. And, of course, we shall provide. There we go. They're out of the trench. The new guys have arrived. They can no longer bring in any further companies here. Spawn points have been deactivated. Man-to-man fighting here going quite well. Excellent. So, I can really start making my way sideways towards the command trench. And from there, all the way over to Charlie, eventually. Which isn't actually counting as a spawn point. I'm not sure why. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Let's swap you out for a minute. No, thank you. Fancy boomerang shots by that arty battery. Ooh, this is gonna get tight. We will win the first company, but we will not win the second. Get in there. And start capturing B, please. There we go. Timer has stopped. We can now move on to the next. Try and come in from behind the trench, so most men are going to be more vulnerable to fire. Soften up the trenches. Oh, more arty. Would you look at that? The other companies that are coming in can immediately join the fray. Get rid of this stuff. That's one arty company destroyed. Oh, that's on the edge of your firing arc. Okay. Ooh, many French. Many French out of the trench. Interesting choice. Gentlemen, let's go. I know you're all in column formation, so that should motivate you to get into a trench really quickly, lest you all get killed. Can't recommend that. Hold on a second. How are we doing for extra companies? I got 1, 2, 3. You can go that way. You can go that way. I don't feel like I really need to defend the place, so you can leave. I still got a very badly wounded company over there. I have some more elites standing by on this side. But as it goes, I don't feel like I strictly need them just yet. The problem is that they're going to keep this spawn point as long as I don't compete on the command trench. So getting into the command trench is going to be prio 1. That has to happen soonest. Wipe out that, well, French company mostly. We're just going to have to do a little bit of open warfare. Trenches or no. You know, they're calling in additional companies. Potentially many. Suppress that as it comes in. I need you guys to conquer the next trench so the next companies can move up. Go. Oh jeez, there's a lot of you. There's even a full health 2 companies over there. 2 more, please. So far, so good. Everybody who comes in immediately gets met by disaster. You and you, get in here, quick. Not gonna get a warm welcome. Because the French consider this their territory. Please show them the error of their ways. These companies are gonna go down. I have to immediately start competing on the command trench, because then they cannot spawn anything else in. So, forward. You in there. You in there. If they stop spawning, they're gone. It's curtains for them then. Gentlemen, skirmish. And position yourself here. Okay, we're moving on to the command trench now. There's still a bunch of French here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Get in there. These guys should briefly hold off the reinforcements. But there sure are a lot of them. At least they cannot bring in any new ones. So if I clean up nicely, it should go pretty quick. Especially if they keep getting suppressed by everybody. This looks like I could win it. This looks like I could win it. This does not. There's too many companies there. And they will undoubtedly try and get their command trench back. You guys help out here. More fresh guys coming in. Quick. There we go. We're capturing the command trench. This is what the game then considers Allied HQ defeated. Which, arguably, it is not. So the French immediately start piling into the command trench again, trying to desperately get it back. Which will not happen. You can move forward. You can move into the trench. And the fresh guys have arrived. Yeah, this is the problem. I'm gonna need more fresh companies inside the command trench. Or I will lose it. Get in here, get ready. We suppress this. Otherwise, we're gonna have a bad time. Go! You guys, help out here. You sit in there for now. And I think you guys can get ready to help out against the command trench. Because it's not looking great. There we go, we're holding. There's 18 men from this company surviving. And they're now leaving the trenches? No, they're considering capturing the command trench. Okay, pull these guys out of the fight and get these guys into the fight. Same here. You guys can go back. You can move up. You guys can leave. You guys can move up. Alright, what do I need to know about the sea position? Is there anybody who can tell me something about that? Because then I can prepare. Clean this up. Not a whole lot of them left. So it should be fairly swift, right? No, you guys can do it. I got 25 for 30 companies, so I can definitely bring in some more. Especially with a good number of reserves. Good reserves, good supplies. Oh, we're taking fire. Ah, yes. You were still here. I'm not sure that was actually the shooter, but it has to go. One way or another. Soften up the trench. Let's see if somebody actually decides to stick their head out of it. So we can see what's in there. Okay, you, and you. Move. The rest of the companies are inbound. Off we go. Let's bring everybody else out. Oh, snap. Yeah, there's definitely 2 companies. 1, 2, 3 probably. And that's not very welcoming. Come on. These batteries are largely useless. Command trench captured. Plus 1200. Very good. Progress. 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 You guys can leave. You guys can go far to the edge of the map. I want you guys to defend. Here's the new companies. I can just keep pounding the crap out of these trenches for a while. Because they have no way to resupply them. These guys die, and they're gone. That's the MG. Whoa, 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 whoa! That MG is still having a blast. Not in the right kind. Why are you taking fire? MG nest destroyed. That's what I was hoping for. You can leave. You're coming in a fire again from the same trench? Really? Okay, in that case, you boys are gonna clean that place out. You're gonna move here. Oh, there's the label. Hit this trench. Hit. Are you still here? Machine gun. Hit this. Hit this. We got a couple of temporarily stun-locked French companies. Nope. Scratch that. They're waking up again. Well, at least they're a little busy. Trying not to die. Yeah, this is their last company here. Gone. Gone. Oh, there's 2 of them now. It's getting out of hand. There's not supposed to be 2. Get in there. No, you can leave. Get into the trench, boys. Push to here. Your position is going to get taken over, and we're going to hop skip our way in. Okay. 2 more companies. Let's give them the good news. I think that's every allied company eradicated. Well, I'd be wrong. Because I'm not capturing Charlie. So they still have more. I just cannot see it. There. Alright. I see how it is. And soon the French will too. One company down. 2 companies down. What? Ah, there we go. Capturing it. Perfect. So that should be us done with this battle. Meaning that we get a sweep. We get 1 star for the elimination. Or rather, they lose a star. It did come at some cost. But I think that my guys... Well, they plowed through the French pretty efficiently. Definitely prefer the elite German infantry. They're just so much better than the standards. Do more damage, can use grenades. These can also use grenades. I think these might have a buff. Nearby deaths can cause morale loss. Same for the others, but they're just... They got a higher DPS. Okay, cost them 1600, cost me 600 on an attack. And on an attack, I got 3 times the kills. I think that's a pretty good result. Now, that encirclement is going well, but it's also ending. Except for Verdun. And Verdun is going to be an interesting position. Because they only have a few stacks in there, so I have to keep some attention on when it's going to get completely taken over. Not if. But the real question is, where are these stacks gonna go? Because they will redistribute them, and they will put them, well, somewhere on their shrinking front line. And the question is, what position are they going to pick? Liquid courage. Research camaraderie and build a canteen for 200 supply. I don't need a whole bunch of supply, thank you. So, Frenchies, and allies in general, what's the plan? There is no plan. Sominuld has been captured. Oh, they're all here! Oh, right. So as one territory gets taken over, it looks like the stack is forced to move on. So, I still have 2 turns. That's really good news. That means that these 21 infantry units, or 21 corps, are not going to be available for the next fight. Now, I was very... sadly, kindly, going through all the far less interesting research, and I'm getting towards the tanks, but it will take me a while to get there, a while longer that is, because I need efficient light arty and bunkers. That's the 2 things I still need. I already have the limited exchange. So let's go get the efficient light arty, and this is going to reduce the cooldown by 3 seconds. It might not seem like much, but it could be useful. Alright, so next up, hit Cezanne again. But I'm going to be doing that in a future episode. I also have other stacks that might be able to make an attack somewhere, but of course the allies are going to be paying attention, and an area like Soissons might seem very lightly defended with just 1 corps, but if you start pushing on it, they will definitely reinforce it. So, might be interesting, but not just yet. So, next time around, Cezanne. And it's going to be up to the allies to determine how much and where they want to reinforce. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you soon for the next.